Hey guys, welcome to the new week. If this is your first time viewing, we're just a couple of vloggers that each vlog once a week and kind of tell you what's been going on in our life. So this past week was the first time that Katelyn left Oklahoma, and we went out to North Carolina to visit my parents. It was pretty eventful, so here's kind of a recap of what went on. I learned this week that if you set up bottles while you're on the ground, and then you try and add formula to them while you're in the air, the pressure is going to be different when you open that bottle, and the water's going to go everywhere. Other than that, we had good flights. Katelyn was great. They were long flights and kind of boring, but she wasn't really fussy, she didn't cry, she didn't throw fits or anything, so it actually turned out really well. We were pretty nervous about it. So we get to Denver and we see this sign, and I'm not quite sure why that's in quotes. Is purchase really required or is it not? That next morning we went to a Presbyterian church. I know, it's okay though. Don't worry, it was just 1 week. But it was actually really good. I enjoyed the service, I enjoyed the sermon, I enjoyed the music. It was really good. If I lived out there, I would probably go to that church. After that, we had the first Sprinkle family Thanksmas. It was a good time. Katelyn was able to meet her cousins and her aunt and her uncle and see Nina and Pops and her other aunt. So that was a lot of fun. And I got Boy Meets World Season 7. And that's what really matters. The next night I met up with Greg and Danielle, Chris, Beth, and Gabe. We went out to eat and it was a lot of fun. And Greg even had a little sit-down chat with Katelyn, which I enjoyed.
Also, if you ever find yourself in trouble where you can't call mom and dad, you can call me. Oh yeah, see, that's good news right there. You can call me. It's okay. I mean, I'll be probably in North Carolina and you'll probably still be in Oklahoma. I wouldn't call Danielle because she won't help you out, Eddie. But there are some other things that we will save for a later date.
We also met up with Steven, Sally, Max, and Avery the next night at the Denning household, and I really had fun there as well. It was weird because I actually had to get directions to Capitol Boulevard, and I never had to do stuff like that. I'm starting to lose all these memories of places that I used to live and the areas around me, and I don't know road names or anything like that anymore. Or I'm just getting old. Also on this trip, Katelyn tried a pickle, and she was pretty unfazed by it. She didn't seem to care. She was just like, food. The next day we went out to Lexington, North Carolina to see Mama and Papa, and it was the first time that they'd been able to meet Katelyn, so that was fun. We made a book for them with all of Katelyn's pictures kind of growing up to this point, and I think they really enjoyed that. And while we were there, we gave Katelyn a lemon. And she seemed unfazed by that too. So I don't know if she doesn't have taste buds or what. When we got home that night, we played dominoes, and I lost because I'm terrible at that game. The next day we got some shopping done, saw Laura a little bit more, and that was pretty much our trip. We flew out the next morning, arrived home, picked up Tio, got home, and that was pretty much my week. Except when we woke up this morning and we found Katelyn ready to go on her next trip. But that was what was going on with me this week. Sorry I missed all the Earthnados and everything like that. Hopefully you guys are all okay. I think you are because I haven't seen anything on Facebook. I will catch you guys next week.